Yo, this is Devon Gilfillian. You're about to watch my 24/7 HH King Bar session. Why don't we put on the brakes before we go the wrong way? I just don't think we should stay in this game that'll lead to pretend. Why don't we pull up the shade before we drown in this mess that we made? I just don't think we should spin around in these circles again. And baby, I don't have the time to miss you. Lately, you don't have the time to miss me. Don't want us playing pretender. You will thank me later, and I don't want to be the one to fake this. You don't want to be the one to face it. Sorry to be the heartbreaker, but you will thank me later. That song's called Thank Me Later. It kind of came out of, I feel like everyone's been in this place, but, when you're with someone, you're dating somebody that you want to be with, but is just not the right person, and you have to break things off. You also know that it's the best thing for both of you, and you want this person to be happy, and ultimately you love them so much that you have to leave them. So I got together with my buddy Jonas Myron, and we're chatting and we're talking about relationships, and I talked to him about this girl, and I was like, I need to break things off, and I feel like she'll thank me later. And the chorus just came right there. The song came out of this co-write that I had with this guy Jonas Myron, and honestly, we sat down we didn't even do any writing for three and a half hours. We just sat down and just talked and chatted and got on the same wavelength and connected our heads, our hearts, and we're just talking about relationships, and I started kind of going into one that I was in at the time, and that it just wasn't right, and that I need to break it off. And immediately, I was like, all right, I need to end this thing, and she's gonna thank me later. And so that's where the whole concept and chorus for the song came from. But to me, some of the best songs come out of just sitting down with somebody and getting on the same wavelength, chatting, and getting to a level of vulnerability and honesty. And once you get to that point, that's when you can truly take all that inspiration and put it into a song. And that's why it was so easy to write that song. I mean, music is definitely therapeutic for me, and almost to a fault. Like, I feel like when I'm going to co-write a song with somebody, I'm pouring out all these personal things. I think music is absolutely healing in that way, because you're showing your vulnerability. Therefore, the listener can let their vulnerability show. And to me, that's what music is all about. It's about people connecting to the human emotion, whether it be sadness or joy. Any of the thank me later conversations that I have, when I'm in any situation, in any dating situation that I'm in, and I know that it's just we're not right for each other, in context to my song Thank Me Later, whenever that conversation has happened, it's mostly been fuck you. But I think that I've definitely been in situations where I've been honest with my feelings, and down the road, I might break someone's heart or hurt their feelings in right now, but I've gotten that text 3 months later saying, hey, thank you for being honest. Thank you for, not just like dragging me along. It's never a fun conversation in the beginning, but I think it's always better down the road. That's called Thank Me Later. It's out now. Go find it all over Apple Music, Spotify, all the stuff. And then make sure you find my pages, all that stuff on the socials, Devon Gilfillian.